Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the gatekeeper or the host of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty Angel Snuff Nuff 7. I am your soul brother, number one, and hopefully your friend, Taalik Ibn'rad. I would like to, the intent is not to talk a long time. I just want to make a couple of points and then roll out. So I want to thank you for joining this spontaneous broadcast. We are simulcasting on Facebook as well. So shout out to my Facebook audience, those on Facebook, and of course here on YouTube. And yeah, peace to you. To 27, NA27. I don't know how to exactly pronounce that, but I thank you for joining us this afternoon. This brief, should be very brief commentary. I decided to combine a question with the brief commentary because basically it's sort of the same. I had a question from my brother, Twin Pyramid. Twin Pyramid asked me to comment on, I guess, the latest young Pharaoh fiasco. And I guess this all coincides with one another. So I can easily just make this just a one subject, hit it, roll out, and I'm gone. Thank you so much. Salute back to you. Now, before we get started, I again want to thank everybody who donated and who will donate in the future to my hospital medical fund. I really appreciate it. I woke up one night in tears just thinking about those donations, because when you give your money to something, usually, now some of us, we have money just to throw away. We're gonna talk about young Pharaoh, so I guess these people have a lot of money just to throw away. But some of us don't have money to throw away. And I know the personal situation for some of the people that donated to my fund, but they sacrificed and they found some way to bring a couple of dollars to the brothers, my medical fund. And I know it's just heart-wrenching. It just makes me so happy, and it's indescribable. But yeah, thank you so much for your donations, and those for you who will donate later. This is a long battle that I'm in. I don't expect to get back to normal to sometime next year. I would think perhaps April or May, possible June. It's a long battle that I'm dealing. This medical condition that I'm dealing with. It's a long fight. Hopefully we're looking at June. Hopefully things will be looking good by June, and we will try to get back to a sense of what they call normalcy. Maybe the coronavirus will be giving us a little mercy and fading away also by June of next year. Who knows? Or in our reality, things can get worse. And they can get worse. I thank you again for donating to my medical fund. And you can donate. Thank you. You can donate via the links in the description box of this video. Cash App, PayPal, iGoogle, I believe, and something else. One more. Most people are using Cash App. So, oh, and Zelly, of course, Zelly. I thank you so much. Also, I want to send a thank you to all those who have purchased and will be purchasing Sister Noble's book, God is on Trial. Thank you so much for your participation in that. Thank you for helping us hit our goal for the minimum book sold. Thank you so much for helping us reaching that goal. Y'all been doing, I don't know what to say. You've been doing so. Woo, you've been doing so. I wish I could do more for you, but I'm limited in what I can do because I don't get to support young Pharaoh or the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan or Tariq Nasheed. I don't get that kind of support. And we're going to talk about that real quick. Now, just want to make a comment and get out of here. Black power has failed Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and so many. Black power has failed those who are gone, and black power has failed those who are living. Black power has failed me. I've been around in this so-called black power crap ever since I was a little boy. And black power come to me, and black power come to us with their wisdom and understanding and the scholarship and the information, and we're gods and kings and telling us all these different fantastical things, and we eating it up like Jello pudding. And it has produced nothing. It has produced nothing of substance. The black power, black conscience, blackity black, whatever, black first, Kemetic, whatever that community, the Israelites, whatever you want to call yourself, those in that genre, make all these promises to us. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait. And they produce nothing. In the meantime, we continue to die in these streets. In the meantime, we begging for unemployment. We begging for welfare. We begging for housing. We are a nation of beggars, struggling. The same way our forefathers struggled during slavery and after slavery. Nothing has changed because of the black power movement. They have lied to you. They have lied to us. They are the ones. Don't get angry at me. You the black power and the blackity black, the black man is God and the black woman is God and all this fairy tale fantasy. You're the one making the claim you have the supreme wisdom. You're the one making the claim that you're the leadership, that you are awakened, that you better than the other brothers and sisters in the street. So we need to follow you. And you have thousands of people following you. And you gain millions and millions of dollars. And they have produced nothing except feel-good rhetoric, fairy tales. And they keep you waiting. Just like a con man that owe you money because you invested in this con man and you're supposed to get a payback. They come up with reasons why they're not giving you your money. Or my bank account was frozen. My wife left me. The dog ate my homework. Just keep giving you excuses for their failure. And so there is anger toward me because I'm an adult. When I was a teenager, when I was 18, 19, 20 some years old, this was acceptable. The hype, the talk, and I understood that things take time. But as you become an adult, you understand time. And you begin to understand when somebody is just pulling your leg. And you're no longer satisfied with these fairy tales and all this talk. You want substance. I want meat on my plate. You said that you could go out in the forest and shoot the deer and bring the meat back home. Why isn't the deer on the plate? You want to get angry at me because I'm helping you. You telling me you know what the hell you doing, and there's still no meat on the plate. This soul community, this black community, the reason why they continue to suffer is because these know-it-alls, these smart Pan-African know-it-alls, or black first, or whatever the hell they want to call themselves, they claim they have the solution, and we just wait and wait and wait. We keep doing the same thing over and over again. Marching, singing, voting, complaining. You live with your enemy. You live with the people that's been doing you wrong for 500 years. What you expect? They doing Breonna Taylor wrong. Supposed to. I would be shocked if they gave her justice or any of us what we call justice. They're not supposed to. And then you get mad at a Negro who's part of the system, who's engaged to a white woman. You expect him to save you. He's not supposed to save you. He has learned to find his place in society. Like back in the day, know your place. He knows his place. And he's happy. He's got a coconut smile and he's a happy camper. And you suffer. If you had the things that he had, chances are most of you would shut the hell up. If you had a decent job, you had a little money in the bank and things was going good, you wouldn't say nothing either. You'd be just like him because you got things. But a lot of you don't have things. You're struggling. So you mad and you angry. The white man do this and the white man do that. And because you don't have nothing material. Now, Breonna Taylor's family has been awarded $12 million, right? What they gonna do with it? Go to Disneyland. I don't know what they're gonna do. They did not get the money because they earned it. They got it because one of their family members was done unjust. So you would think they would take that money and focus it and put it into something to bring justice to the one that was murdered. you will see them, I'm pretty sure, because it never fails. You will see them with fine cars and going to Disneyland and going to trips to Africa and use their money to meet the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, buy one of his $1,000 meals or something like that, meet the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and whatever. This is what you will see. Because the Black Power community has failed. They have failed in their leadership. Their wisdom and their supreme understanding and their information, all of it has failed. Their leadership is incompetent. You want to blame me? Don't blame me. I'm telling you, this is how anybody can see. Open up your eyes. Anybody can see this. I was just on Facebook going back and forth with somebody because everything a Negro do in America is always the white man. When are we going to hold ourselves accountable for nothing? When are we going to hold ourselves accountable? A lot of this is your fault. And that's why I blame the Black Power community. Because you making these claims. I'm not making the claim. You say that you are the leader. Come follow you. Follow your example. Do what you talk about. And we've been doing it. They've been doing it. If you were successful, the people will be drawn to you. They see that you're a bunch of losers, a bunch of cult followers, a bunch of clowns. That's why the masses are not drawn to you, because they see you not going nowhere. I'm doing bad by myself. And then you want to add all your religion and African spirituality and all this other crap nobody not interested in. You want to talk about God? What about the hundreds and thousands of people that don't believe in God? They don't want your God. They just want freedom, justice, and equality. They don't want your God. I don't want your God. I just want freedom, justice, and equality. I don't want your African spirituality. I don't want all this other stuff, your spirits and your spooks and all this other stuff that you believe. I just want freedom, justice, and equality. No more, no less. That's all I want. All that other stuff is your personal stuff, whatever that you can have. I'm not interested in that. Freedom, justice, and equality has nothing to do with religion and spirits and demons and all this other flying out your astral projections and all this other stuff that y'all believe in. Has nothing to do with that. I just want to be relieved of an oppressor. No more, no less. And so, that's true. Billionaires have more influence over governments. Exactly. You want to cry and don't have nothing. In our world, money talks. Bull doo-doo walks. You don't want to put yourself in a position of influence. So you laugh at the Mississippi campaign. That's the only thing going to be able to put you in a position to give you power, to give you influence. That's the only thing. There's nothing else out there. There's nothing else. There's nothing else out there available that can do it. Until you get power, until you put yourself in a position where you are respected, then it's just a done deal. It's just a done deal. Just keep waiting on your next ass whooping. Just keep waiting on your ass, the next ass whooping, the same ass whooping that you've been getting for the last 500 years. Then we have somebody like young Pharaoh. When you go to the store and you're looking for a can of beans, on the store shelf, all kinds of beans, and you pick out the beans that you want. Now, if you notice, a lot of people like brand names. Young Pharaoh is a brand name. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is a brand name. Tariq Nasheed is a brand name. Angel Snub 7 is generic. I'm not a brand name. But if you notice, when it comes to recalls, the main one that always get recalled is the brand name. Always getting recalled. Something always wrong, go wrong with the brand name. Salmonella poisoning, some metal in the can, something wrong with the brand name. You very rarely hear generics being recalled the way you hear brand names. And when they do brand name, it's really on a big scale because y'all love the brand name. So hundreds and thousands of product is recalled. Thousands of cars, whatever it is that's recalled. Brand name. So you go to the store and you pick what you want. I'm not jealous. And I have no hatred towards young Pharaoh because the people come to the store and they pick young Pharaoh biscuits over Angel Snub biscuit. That's fine with me. I don't care. You get what you paid for. You get nothing. The people choose what they want. Why should I be upset about any decision this government makes when we pick what we want? We choose this. You want this. You live in this. You get what's coming to you. So young Pharaoh is able to get thousands of dollars. And you can call the people a fool or whatever you want. They don't expect nothing. They don't want nothing. They have money to throw away because young Pharaoh makes me feel good. Louis Farrakhan makes me feel good. T.D. Jakes makes me feel good. That's all the so-called Negro wants, to feel good. And your final feel good is 6 feet under the ground. You don't want to do better. You want nothing. The reason why I don't support this black power garbage because they don't offer me nothing. A bunch of hype, scholarship, the information, nothing of substance. Nothing that's tangible. And that's my fault. No, it's your fault. You brag and talk about what you can do. So young Pharaoh is caught up in this world. Material things. He don't care about no black nothing. That's nothing but a scam. That's nothing but a con. That's just something to use in order to get what he wants. Young Pharaoh don't want nothing. His subscribers don't want nothing. They don't want nothing. So everybody happy with nothing. So why? What is the complaining about? What you upset? You went to the store and you picked out this black power stuff. It gives you nothing. And now you complain because you have nothing. They promise they might give you something 100 years from now or 2,000 years from now. There's no timetable. I guess you'll get whatever it is when you get it. It's a shame. But I understand, see, when you're nothing, all these things mean something to you. If I came on here, show you my big house and cars, you would be so impressed. Then you want to give me money. But that's not what life is about. Material things. It's more, life is more than about you caught up in this world. Young Pharaoh is caught up in this world. Material thing, what I can get, what car I can drive, how many babies I can make. Look how they praise me, adore me. I'm special, I'm divine, caught up in all this nonsense. But young Pharaoh is a slave. Tariq Nasheed is a slave. Farrakhan is a slave. All of us are nothing in the eyes of the dominant society, like Tariq Nasheed said. So Tariq Nasheed just had a conference. What was that? Original Black Americans conference. I forgot. I forgot what he called that stuff. We make up so many identities for ourselves. What is this conference supposed to do? How many conferences have we had prior to this? You love nothing. You love nothing. And they want to get angry at me because I'm asking you to produce. Nothing is not acceptable. So I guess they're going to have to get angry at me. They're going to have to be angry and upset with me because I'm an adult. An adult cannot accept nothing. But when you have a childlike mind, you're satisfied with the fairy tales and the little toys that you're given. All your books, all your DVDs and tapes, and all this sound good rhetoric that don't mean nothing. So you keep doing that. I don't have to accept it. You can. But at the same time, you look so stupid. You don't want nothing. And then when you get the nothing, you want to complain. You get what you pay for. Young Farrakhan, whatever, you get what you pay for. You paying for nothing. They have nothing to offer. They have no plan. They have no vision. They have no purpose. It's just ring around the roses rhetoric. They have no goal. And so here you are, angry at me. Because I'm telling you, and you know, you just like a dog chasing his tail going round and round, round and round. And some of y'all just go, you go from the Christian church to the Muslims, then you go to the Israelites, then you go to the Comedics, you just do the whole circle, just go round and round, round and round. I don't do that here. We have the vision, we have the plan, we have the goal, we have the purpose, we know exactly what we want to do in the plan that we call the Mississippi campaign, Operation Exodus Mississippi. If you don't do it big, might as well not do nothing at all. The choice is yours. It is not my fault that you are a failure because I did not make the claim. There are thousands of this black power stuff. It's thousands of them. They can't even get along together. They cannot even unify to do nothing. like a bunch of vultures. The 40 million black people is like a dead corpse, and all these black power vultures trying to find their place on the dead body. Young Pharaoh got his part. Tariq Nasheed, the vulture, got his part. Farrakhan, the vulture. TD Jakes, and the rest of these Christian pastors, they all on this corpse, on this dead body, trying to get their little piece. Wow. Incredible. With that said, let me get out of here. I'm feeling pretty bad, but I wanted to just talk a few minutes and bring that up because there comes a time when we have to hold ourselves accountable for things. You are getting exactly what you deserve. Exactly what you deserve. Hey there, Soul Brother 85. It's not my fault. There was somebody on my platform that told me nobody cares about what I say. Nobody cares about the things that I say, and they get so angry because I talk about their lifestyle. If you are happy and satisfied with your lifestyle and your life, how do I bother you? I bother you because you know better and you should be doing better, but you're a damn lazy ass coward. So it's easier for you to lay down and submit to the powers that be than fight your way out of a situation and be comfortable in your oppression, in the injustice. It's easier to do nothing. Now, if you want to test me, give me that support. Give me those thousands of dollars. Give me what you've been giving all these losers, these suckers. And see if I can do better. You don't want to do that. Because I already know I'm going to be successful. I already know it. Because I'm not a loser like you are. And I don't want to pretend to be a winner when I know I'm a loser. A bunch of black power comfortable slaves. And you don't like me because you know I know who and what you are. You might impress some of these other folks. You don't impress me. You want to impress me. I don't have to impress you. You damn skippy. You don't have to impress me. Plus, you don't have nothing to use to impress me, even if you wanted to. Nothing. Because if you actually was producing, if you actually was doing something, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Matter of fact, I would be happy to help you. Like King Noble said, that's a fact. I'll be happy to help you. But you keep going to the store and buy the nothing, and that's what you're going to get. So why are you shocked that you have nothing? That's what you was paying for. Nothing. So on that note, thank you to the chat room. Thank you to my brothers and sisters there on my Facebook. And thank you, Soul Brother 85. And I don't want to be president of this place, not in the condition that it's in. I would want to be president. Things have to change for real, drastically. We don't need to go at each other. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Why do I say that? Because everybody is not on board. Everybody is not for us. That's why we have to go at each other. Now, I want to make this very clear. I'm not condemning everybody in Black Power and all like that. There are sincere, wonderful, beautiful people in Black Power. But they are following incompetent, corrupt leadership that don't know what the hell they're doing. Many of them are liars, proven liars. And you're going to follow them just because they talk good. Talking good does nothing to help Breonna Taylor or George Floyd or any of our people, Trayvon Martin. That talking good don't do anything. Don't do anything for us. Talking good. A competent plan, having vision, having purpose, goals, set your goals, make your goals. That's how you roll. We want to do this, and we're going to accomplish it in 45 days. When the 45 days get here, either we accomplish why we didn't make our goal. You got to put time. Because if you don't know what you're doing, give the leadership to somebody else that can take care of business. But see, all thing we want to do is feel good and have nothing. So you got exactly what you want. I want to see what Breonna Taylor's family is going to do once they get this money. Yeah. Young Pharaoh just bought a new house from talking good. Hey, more power to him. What can you say? You know, if people want to do that, you know, it's their money. But at the same time, don't complain because this and that is not going your way. You put your money where you want it. You wanted this fella to have a house. So, hey, like I say, I'm not jealous. I'm not hating on the man. Hey, people, these folks have been scamming us forever. Forever. They know how silly we are. We emotional, we reactionary, and we have a childlike mentality. And so young Pharaoh and a whole lot of other folks just take advantage of it. There's nothing I can do about it. See, you don't understand me because I'm an adult. I'm not a child. I'm not impressed by that. I'm not impressed by young Pharaoh or Tariq Nasheed or the Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan or any of these folks because you're going to have to prove something to me. Your fairy tales and your delusions, all your feel-good crap don't impress me. So, hey, you get what you paid for. I hope that young Pharaoh enjoy his house. I hope. Now, the thing about a house is you have to pay taxes and you have to maintain your house. So just because he was able to buy a house, we don't know how long he's going to be able to keep that house because as time goes on, most times your money starts falling off like Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson was able to make a whole lot of, get a whole lot of donations in the beginning, but Umar Johnson has failed off a whole lot. Now, if you're the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, now, see, Farrakhan is so big, even when he fell off, he can still maintain that lifestyle. So it really don't bother him. I got relatives that would give him their last dime and they would be homeless on the street as long as Farrakhan is in a house. I'm going to say that again and I'm out of here. I have relatives that would go homeless on the street as long as Farrakhan got a house. What kind of fool are you? Because he don't give a damn about you. But you have people like that. They would go on the street homeless as long as Farrakhan, as long as young Pharaoh, as long as they have a house to live in. I know, soul brother. It is really pathetic. There's no way I'm going homeless so another Negro can live better than me. Better than me. So he's living better than you and you homeless on the street. Talk about God gonna fix it. Woo, man. Anyway, let me get out of here. Because man, it's just are we really this stupid? I just don't get it. I know when I was a young man, you got me when I was a young man, 18, 19, 20 years old. But as I began to mature, this type of stuff, this is not acceptable. You have people 40, 50, 60 years. This is acceptable stuff. Because the so-called Negro have a childlike mindset. Children. So in religion, they always refer to themselves as the children of God. Never grow up. Never grow up. And you look at Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm and Marcus Garvey and whoever, you look at them like they your daddy. Somebody told me on Facebook that I need Elijah Muhammad in order to love myself. Are you sick? I don't need nobody so that I can love myself. You need another man to believe in another man so that you can love yourself. How sick. That's demented. You are really in bad shape. You need another man. And your daddy is dead. You keep worshiping Malcolm and Garvey and the boy. Some of y'all worship the Black Panther, the brother that just died, Chad Boswick. Some of y'all worship him because you're a child looking for a parent. How? What make you think that you deserve freedom, justice, and equality? You're not even grown yet. Children don't have the right to freedom, justice, and equality because they're a child. They're dependent upon their parents. So why do they need freedom, justice, and equality? The so-called Negro acts like a child, silly. And I watch all this stuff on TV, the family of Breonna Taylor talking all this stuff and y'all and whatever. And I can imagine the white folks in the background just watching, just shaking their head. Silly Negro. Silly Negroes. They know that you a clown and they just sit back and let you. Matter of fact, let us join them. Let's protest with them. These clowns. These children. Let's hold their hands. We shall overcome. We shall over. Children. They treat you just like a child. And then they give you a piece of candy now and then. And you'll shut up. And now you're waiting on your new daddy. Is it going to be Biden or is it going to be Trump? Who the new daddy going to be in the house? It ain't your daddy. Because the black man in this country ain't nothing but a boy. Act like a boy, think like a boy. Know your place, like the Attorney General of Kentucky. Know your place. What you angry at him? He knows his place. You live with your enemies. They are going to kill you. They are going to murder you. They are going to discriminate against you. They are going to rape you. The same thing they've been doing for 500 years. Why are you shocked? They might treat you right now and then. They've always done that. The slave master didn't always treat the slaves bad. Sometimes he had a little mercy. He wasn't a bad guy all the time. He wasn't a bad guy all the time. And that's the way these people are. But when they get sick of your crap, they're going to put you in your place. When they get sick of it. Right now, you're just a child. You're a spoiled child. And they treat you like a child. Here goes some bubble gum. Here goes some candy. Blah, blah, blah. And they let you go out and, have your little temper tantrum and tear some stuff up, whatever. But when they get sick of it, I don't care how many little guns you got, your little pop guns and blah, blah. When they get sick of your foolishness, they'll put you back in your place where you belong. You don't like it, get out of my house. Go back to Africa. That's what they tell you all the time. Even the black power folks, even these suckers that talk about we need to go back to Africa, they ain't gone nowhere. They still right here. We need to go back to Africa. Well, why are you not gone yet? Still sitting here with excuses. Well, you see, my money ain't right. When I get some more money, when I get my income tax return, all that kind of stuff. You ain't going nowhere. So you might as well fight for yours here because we earned it and we deserve it. The problem is you don't know how. But I'm telling you, this platform knows how to deal with these people once and for all. Once and for all. You got to be smart. You don't know how to be smart. Act like a child. You don't know how to solve your problem without violence. So you hear these black power folks on the media always talking this violent stuff, knowing damn well they're not going to do nothing. Because once you get killed, once you die, that's it. You don't get a second chance. That's it. And you're not ready to die because you had all these children and you want to see your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. Now you know you at war. Why are you having all these children for? And you know that you're at war with an enemy. What you having all these children for? Knowing if you have to go to war, then it's a possibility they could get hurt. Yeah, you don't think at all, period. You just doing stuff, reactionary, acting on emotion. Acting on emotion causes us not to think properly. All this energy we're using to vote and march and all this other stuff that we're doing, we could take that energy and put it into a competent plan and go for broke. Either you win big or you lose big, one or the other. But no, so-and-so doing their little thing over there. The majority of people don't give a damn about nothing. So you get what you ask for. Why should I cry? Why should anybody cry because you got shot. Police brutality. It's been going on for 500 years, so what? You don't even care about yourself. Cry for you for what? Go do your dope, do your heroin and your weed and whatever. Your liquor. Escape out of all of it. That's what you used to doing anyway. Get drunk, do your weed. That's how you escape life anyway. Just keep doing the stuff that you've been doing. The reason why you're not liberated is because you don't deserve it. When you deserve it, you'll get it. Keep making those choices that you've been making. Keep doing it. On that note, let me get out of here. Again, I thank Soul Brother 85 and number 27 for joining the chat room. I thank you. This broadcast was spontaneous. I thank my my Facebook. And Facebook has changed some stuff up. I really don't like the format, but as long as it's working, it gets the job done. Hey, it don't belong to us. How can you complain about something that belongs to somebody else? So whatever they do, I just work with it. Hey, and we don't want nothing. Young Pharaoh bought a house. Young Pharaoh could have took that money and created his own Facebook website. He has enough people to get it started and get the traffic going, but no, he'd rather leech and want to live a good life and be rich and all this stupid stuff, like many of our so-called leaders. Keep following them. I predict that you will get your freedom, justice, and equality in the year 3030. 3030. That's what I predict. So if you can wait till 3030, hey, cool. Me, hey, I can't do it. On that note, I'm out of here. Thank you for donating to my medical hospital fund. Really appreciate it. I really do. You just don't know. I really do. I appreciate it so much. And thank you for supporting our Sister Nova's book, God is on Trial. Thank you. Thank you so much. And until next time, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. It's according to how I feel. I'll come back. I want to talk about the jealousy and the hatred for self-thinkers, because that's what we do here. We think for ourselves here. There is no teaching. We take the information and we form it, we formulate it, and we come up with our own conclusions ourselves. There is no teachings. I'm not a teacher. We give advice and suggestions here. We think for ourselves here. And there are a lot of these folks out here that's really jealous because I'm not like them. Where you get that from? Who's your teacher? Where you getting this stuff from? I have a brain. Remember the Wizard of Oz? If only had a brain. Do 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 do. Da ba da ba da ba da da. If only had. I have a brain. Use it sometime. Thank you, Soul Brother 85. And until next time, let me get a little rest. And like I say, hopefully we can talk about that a little bit tomorrow. And I really enjoy us. I'm glad that I'm not alone in this struggle. It don't make no difference. Folks always laugh. You only have 10 subscribers. I'm cool with my 10 subscribers because they are self-thinkers. And you don't have to agree with me. But we have an understanding on really what needs to be done. And we are realistic in our thinking process. So that's fine with me. It's fine with me. I don't want everybody to think like me because I don't know it all. And I can get things wrong. So I need somebody outside of myself so that we can have balance to get it right. That's why I know Operation Exodus Mississippi can be a success, because I want to use the whole, the talents of the whole 40 million to get this done. And I know we got the talent, we have the know-how, we have the skills, we got everything that we need in order to get that job done. On that note, let me get out of here. Until, like Don Cornelius used to always say, as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and so we out. Mm-hmm.